What if the greatest tragedy of life is not death, but a life lived without purpose? Dr. Myles Munroe often made a striking statement that instantly arrests the heart and mind. He said that the richest place in the world is not the bank, not the oil fields, and not the stock market, but the graveyard. Why? Because buried in the graveyard are untapped ideas, unrealized dreams, unfulfilled visions, books that were never written, businesses that were never started, songs that were never sung, and destinies that were never discovered. That thought alone should trouble us. It forces a deeply personal question. Am I merely existing, or am I truly living? Am I busy, or am I purposeful? Am I successful by society's standards, or fulfilled by divine design? In his teaching, The Power of Vision, How to Discover and Fulfill Your Purpose, Dr. Myles Munroe confronts one of the most dangerous conditions a human being can experience. Not poverty, not lack of education, not even failure, but the absence of vision. Vision, according to Munroe, is not simply dreaming big or setting ambitious goals. Vision is clarity. Vision is direction. Vision is the ability to see your life the way it was designed to be lived before it is ever lived. We live in a world where people are educated but confused, connected yet lost, productive but empty, successful yet deeply unfulfilled. Many people are climbing ladders only to realize too late that the ladder was leaning against the wrong wall. This message is not just inspirational, it is corrective. It challenges how we define success, how we make decisions, and how we measure progress. In this commentary, we will explore the background of Munroe's philosophy, the context of this teaching, the core idea, a detailed explanation, common misunderstandings, real-life applications, and finally, my personal reaction to this life-altering message. To truly understand the power of this teaching, we must first understand the foundation of Dr. Myles Munroe's worldview. Myles Munroe was not merely a motivational speaker or leadership coach. He was, at his core, a kingdom thinker. His teachings were anchored in biblical principles, governance, leadership development, and purpose discovery. He believed that God operates by intention, not accident, and therefore, nothing God creates exists without a defined purpose. One of Munroe's most foundational principles is this: purpose is not something you create, it is something you discover. He often explained this using the metaphor of a manufacturer. A manufacturer creates a product with a specific intent in mind. The product's purpose exists before the product is ever released. Likewise, human beings were designed by God with a predetermined assignment. This understanding completely shifts how we approach life. Instead of asking, "What do I want to be?" Munroe encourages us to ask, "What was I created to do?" This background is crucial because it dismantles society's definition of success, money, titles, popularity, status, and replaces it with something far more enduring: alignment with divine purpose. The context of this teaching addresses a global and timeless crisis. People living disconnected from why they exist. Many people choose careers based on pressure from parents, society, or economic survival. Others pursue dreams that look impressive on the outside but feel empty on the inside. Some are doing well financially, yet feel deeply dissatisfied spiritually and emotionally. Dr. Munroe explains that when vision is absent, people misuse their lives. He famously said that when purpose is unknown, abuse is inevitable. Using something outside its intended purpose always leads to damage. Just as using a phone as a hammer will destroy it, living outside your purpose will eventually break you. In this context, vision becomes essential. According to Munroe, vision gives direction in a confusing world. Vision gives discipline in a distracted culture. Vision gives endurance in seasons of hardship. Vision gives meaning to suffering. Without vision, life becomes reactive. You respond to circumstances instead of shaping them. You drift instead of decide. Vision transforms life from survival mode to intentional living. The core idea of this teaching is both simple and profound. Vision is the ability to see your purpose before it manifests. Dr. Munroe teaches that purpose and vision are inseparable. Purpose answers the question, why was I created? Vision answers another critical question. What does my life look like when I live out that purpose fully? According to Munroe, purpose comes before production. Vision comes before action. Assignment comes before achievement. This means you do not start with activity, you start with understanding. Many people are busy but ineffective because their energy is not aligned with their purpose. Vision is what focuses your time, clarifies your decisions, and directs your passion toward meaningful outcomes. Vision is not about speed, it is about accuracy. Dr. Munroe breaks down vision using several powerful principles. Vision is given, not created. Vision flows from purpose. You cannot manufacture vision. You discover it by understanding your design. This is why self-knowledge is critical. When you understand who you are and why you exist, vision naturally emerges. Vision governs choices. Vision simplifies decision-making. When you know where you are going, you stop entertaining distractions. You say no more often, not because you lack opportunities, but because you have clarity. Vision sustains through difficulty. Vision gives endurance. People without vision quit easily because they see only the pain of the present. People with vision endure hardship because they see beyond the pain to the promise. Vision demands discipline. Vision always comes with a cost. It will cost comfort, convenience, and sometimes relationships. Without discipline, vision remains an idea. Discipline turns vision into reality. Munroe also addresses common misconceptions. Misunderstanding 1. Vision is the same as goals. Goals are steps. Vision is destination. Goals can change, but vision remains constant. Misunderstanding 2. Vision is only for leaders. Vision is not about position. It is about purpose. Everyone has a vision, regardless of status. Misunderstanding 3. Vision is about money. Money is a resource, not the vision. When money becomes the vision, fulfillment disappears. How do we apply this practically? 1. Discover your purpose. Ask honest questions. What am I passionate about? What problems burden me? What abilities come naturally? 2. Write the vision. Written vision brings clarity and accountability. 3. Align daily habits. Vision without discipline is illusion. Small daily actions compound into lifelong impact. 4. Guard your environment. Your environment will either nurture or sabotage your vision. Personally, this teaching is both confronting and liberating. It confronts because it removes excuses. It places responsibility back in our hands. It liberates because it brings clarity, confidence, and direction. What stands out most to me is Munroe's statement that success without purpose is failure. That idea reshapes how we measure life. This message does not just encourage us to dream, it challenges us to discover who we are, why we exist, and how to live intentionally. The power of vision is not in seeing far. It is in seeing correctly. When vision aligns with purpose, life gains meaning, focus, and impact. As Dr. Myles Munroe teaches, when purpose is known, abuse is impossible. And when vision is clear, fulfillment becomes